Hello everyone and welcome back to Ice Outpost here with our gray seals. Bouncer, Bouncer, be careful. I don't want you to bump into that poor little baby penguin. Oh my gosh, and look at him go down. I love these guys. Oh, and do we have some, you guys, we have some bonding and some potential mating going on between Billy and Yoriko. Let's go ahead and see. They do have a bond. Yes. All right. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we will actually expect some new babies pretty soon. It doesn't look like we had any luck this particular time because unfortunately our itty bitty Eureka is not only teeny tiny for a penguin, but she also does not have very good fertility. Hang in there, you guys. I am wishing for healthy, happy little penguin eggs for you. I'm sure it's gonna happen one day. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Look at this couple. In fact, you guys, that's something that we definitely need to start doing with our penguins is we need to start going around and seeing who the best penguin couple is. Well, best is a strong word. We need to go, oh my gosh, they're just waddling together. We need to go around and we need to see who some of the more popular penguin couples might be, which would be absolutely freaking adorable. I am really impressed at all of these people for being able to be so quiet. Look at them clap really quietly. If it was me, I would be struggling so hard because I freaking love these guys and it would just be like, look at the penguins! Look how cute they are! I would be squeeing. It would be happening. I'm gonna admit it. But alright, so welcome back to the Outpost, my friends, where we are spending a little bit more time with our penguins and our seals today. I'm hoping we can snag a few more penguins off of the Animal Trading Center, but the penguins and the seals are not the only animals that have come with the aquatic pack, and I have recently had a eureka moment when it comes to figuring out how to get in the other two. My friends, we're going to have pirate giant river otters! That's right! We're gonna have pirate giant river otters! I am so excited! Because I was trying to figure out, like, how do I want to add in the river otters? Do we want to make, like, a hot springs area and say that they just hang out with the hot springs? Do I want to have them in a forest? And it hit me. We want to keep this nautical theme going. We have a sea that we are trying to build after all, and this is just the beginning of it. I really, really want it to kind of like expand all the way over here. I want to have more islands. I really want to push it all the way out here. And what we might even do is we might just have a huge chunk of water that is decorative ocean that we just like brush our hands off with and say that is the ocean, and we can try to top with something that looks a little bit like these mountains so we can have the illusion that they continue on like under the mountains or something somehow. But basically we might have a huge area where we don't have any islands and it's just the sea, quote unquote, maybe with a whole bunch of cool glaciers in it to really add to our area, because I don't think as we're getting like more of our different zoos going, of course some of these places being either research sites or conservation centers, or in the case of Ice Outpost, a bunch of little villages put together, it's occurring to me that what we might want to do is put in more naturalistic looking areas. Like over here, I was really planning on putting in a spot where we would have a whole bunch of like fishing village looking things. But I think what we might do for this section now is we might put like an exhibit on the back of the wolves area, or we might even make it so people can walk up and see the wolves from around this side. And then what we might do over here is we'll make this into a forest so that you really feel like you're transitioning from one of our little villages, the Little Shepherd's Nook over here, and you really feel like you're just transitioning through the wilds all the way over to a new area, and then maybe we'll have the fishing area over here, for instance. And I think we'll be able to make the guest enjoy that if we kind of sneak little cabins in that will provide them with rest and relaxation, and maybe sneak in tiny little like itty bitty habitats where we can put in smaller animals that can kind of draw the guest more towards the north. And if needed, we could always just put a bunch of toilets over here because, you know, guests are led by their bladders, so that would work. Is that litter? I am so offended right now. Oh my goodness. Or at least I guess I should be so offended, but I didn't provide the guest with anything to, you know, there's no bins over here, are there? Okay, that's on me. We'll work on that later. But for the pirates idea, I want to add in the giant river otters, and I want to add in the dwarf caimans in a pirate cove. So, plan is, we're going to have a bridge come off from over here and then loop over here Uh-oh. Who's Waldo and why are you injured? Waldo! Hang on, guys. We need to go through a Where's Waldo moment, okay? Who's Waldo? Why are you hurt? Wolverine. Waldo! Oh, there he is. Okay, Waldo is actually on his way to Shepherd's Mansion, pardon me. He's a gold level doll sheep. Okay, he's injured right now. We're gonna keep an eye on Waldo, and I think we'll actually put him up on the gallery. Like, or the gallery, pardon me, I've been playing a lot of Sims 4. We'll put him up on the trading center once he's healed, because a gold level doll sheep, I feel, is a healthy addition to anybody's facilities, like anybody's zoo or center or whatever you happen to be running. So, all right, but keep an eye on Where's Waldo. Oh, that tickles me. I wonder if those books are even around. Half of you may not even know what I'm talking about when I say Where's Waldo. That's a cultural moment. But we're going to go ahead and make a little bridge coming down over here. And I want to put the giant river otters over in this section. I need to make sure that I don't make the area too small. But I want to turn this into a mountainy area that has like a waterfall and a spot where guests can even see the otters swimming underwater, which might mean kind of tweaking the size of their exhibit a little bit. We might make it so they can kind of free swim in this section over here. All right, and Waldo is good to go. Let's put him in the Animal Trade Center. And then let's come over. I have we're 100% full on animals, so we need to start doing something with these guys. All right, let's say any species. Who can I go ahead and put up? All right, let's go ahead and release to wild this infertile male Springbok, aka one of Beth's goats that she's raising. And then let's see, I need to do something with the gorillas. We might do that pretty soon. Security goats, the red panda, pygmy hippos. You can tell I've been like clinging to some of these animals when we really didn't need to. Aurora could probably go up. All right, we need to do a really quick bit of research into our polar bears friends. So let's see, what's polar bears currently going for? Because, oh wow, there are literally no female polar bears. Okay. Good to know. Let's go ahead and we're going to actually have Aurora. We're going to put her up for trade. And I know this seems ridiculous, but polar bears are one of those like rare animals. Can I just set... There we go. So we're just going to see if she goes up for that much. If not, you know, then we'll put her up for a different amount later. And then there's Waldo. So what do we do with Waldo? Let's see how much. I don't think doll sheep are very much on the trade center, but let's find out. This is kind of, oh wait. Really? Those are the only doll sheep out right now? Oh my gosh. Okay. Hey, Waldo. Come here, boy. See, this represents to me the ecological health of the entire Ice Outpost area when we're able to have really high level, gold level animals healthy, happy, fertility is great, their longevity is great, their immunity is great. It makes me feel so proud like we have contributed to the ecological health of the area. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna set him, I mean, he's gold level, so let's see. Let's try Waldo, my boy. We're gonna just see what people think of you. Can I do this? There we go. That's ridiculous. But if it happens, I mean, I'm not gonna complain, so we're gonna leave that alone. All right. But anyway, now that we know the ecological health of what we're providing here, and Ice Outpost is fantastic, we're going to try to get the giant river otters over here. How big of an area do they need? I always make the habitat's way too big, so we're gonna try to make sure I don't overdo it. They only need an area that's a little around like 4,000 square feet, probably a little bit more, so that they're able to go ahead and have like children of their own, but they stay in very territorial family groups, very fitting for pirates. So I want to go ahead and have their habitat over here, maybe let them swim in a big pool or a waterfall that could be cascading down a like little mountain that guests could see them swimming on one end, and also give them access to maybe swimming over here so guests could see them swimming in this waterway as they were walking across. I think that would work out really well. And then what we're gonna do is all of the rest of this area, we're gonna turn into like a pirate wonderland. We're gonna make this whole area into like a pirate shanty seashore with a whole bunch of shops, and we'll have mini exhibits, we'll have lots of buildings, we'll have like little pirate sheep areas. Oh, hey. Hey, and Wolf the doll sheep has given birth to another doll sheep, so we got a little reward for that. That's awesome. But I love that idea. So we're going to have a little pirate shanty town, and we're going to have like a little monkey island as a result where we can put some of the capuchin monkeys that we haven't had yet. We're going to have some pirate ships over here, and there's a lot of area still to our zoo. You can't see right now because we're in the middle of a blizzard, friends. I really hope you're wearing warm clothes because it's very uncomfy at the moment. Can't see a darn thing. But we're going to come over here and expand the sea, add in more pirate little areas. Think about it, a dwarf caiman is a perfect addition if we're going to have a pirate zone. I am absolutely naming the first dwarf caiman we get like TikTok. What was the name of like the crocodile from Peter Pan? Was it like TikTok? Because I definitely want to give him that name. And we can have like little sections where we've got like buried pirate booty, and we might even have a few more islands with other animals that we can say escaped from being kidnapped by pirates. So it's going to be really fun. Also, water, why are you... Is it because of the guest again, buddy? Okay, so he is getting really stressed out from being where people can see him. I'm going to just physically move him for a minute. And we might have to possibly put a barrier up over here, but people would still be able to see him here. I didn't expect for the seals to be quite so shy. So we'll work with the seals and trying to make them not so overwhelmed sooner than later. Where are you going? Is he legitimately going to just wiggle, like worm wiggle his way back over? To the exact same spot? Dude, come on. If you're gonna just lay... Really? Alright, he's off into the sea. That's probably better. Alright, and then somebody needs to come and clean the, or like fix this, but... There we go. Who's our mechanic for this area? Oh, hey! Look at that! Good job, ship mechanic Chippa-Mint. You're now going to be an absolute expert in this, and it really shows. But alright, so now that you guys know the plan, also part of the plan is to expand where people can walk into the polar bear exhibit, to continue to expand that, make it look a lot nicer, and then have it come down on this side through a tunnel, where then people can come over and they can access the pirate area and the link up to our little shipwreck zone from another spot, so that hopefully we won't have all that crowding. But all right, now that you guys know the plan, I'm going to try to get the basics of somehow making this work down, and we'll see if we can get ourselves some piratey otters. Holy cow, you guys! We did it! We did it! I cannot believe it. I actually managed to get everything set up just like I had in my head when I was thinking about like what I wanted this really amazing area to be. We actually did it! I am so excited. I think that, oh, there's even little water sprouts from here. I had no idea. That is the most adorable thing. We'll make a little puddle down here for that to like spray in just a second. But I can't believe we actually did it. I am so excited and so proud that finally our Planet Zoo skills are beginning to approach where my dreams are. And by the way, I am so grateful to everybody who does stuff on the workshop. Look at these. We've got a little pirate bay over here with all of these little shops and all of the little exhibits. I love it so, so, so much. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, Pebble Rose the gray seal is now expecting an offspring. Congratulations, Pebble Rose. Let me know how you feel about being a seal parent in the comments. And then there's this amazing Arctic workshop that we managed to get into. It's got everything in it. We have got the workshop, we have got the quarantine, we've got the keeper's hut over here. It is so cool. There's the research center, there's a trade center. It just looks like a mansion or like a little apartment center for a bunch of pirates. We'll have to go ahead and put down some path markers so that guests don't come back here. We've also got the transformer. We've got the water purifier. Oh my goodness. This is so cool. And look at this pirate sign. Oh man, the things you can find on the workshop are just amazing. Like, look over here. Look at this. Look at this. This is going to be like the coolest little otter house ever. This is so fun. Oh my goodness. All right. So now that we have got that down, we do need to do a couple more things. Oh yeah. And by the way, we have a waterfall. I love these waterfalls. It makes it so much easier just to have a nice looking waterfall cascading into a pool where people will actually be able to see what the otters are doing. I don't know if they'll splash around in this water because it's not very deep right now, but I think I can make it much deeper so that we can go ahead and put in the feeder for the fish as well. And look at this. You can see the snow falling on the other side. Oh, that is just amazing. Oh, and I did miss a couple spots. It looks like I forgot to connect up these paths. So let's see. All right, let's shrink that down. And then we're going to connect up this path. And then we're going to connect up this path, and we're going to redo a bunch of this pathing later because another day we will have the Polar Bear Express where you're going to have a big walkway to come through along here so that hopefully you can come see the polar bears, loop back around, see what's going on with the penguins. We need to make ways for the guests to be able to like warm up and recover. And speaking of warming up and recovering, before we can add in any otters, we have to come in to their habitat area. Also, who is so upset? Oh, Jade, are you still feeling stressed out from all the people? Alright, we've got some very shy seals, you guys, and I'm not sure how we're going to handle that. Because I thought the seals should be okay. Here, maybe if I move Jade over here. Maybe if we just kind of have the seals be familiarized with just resting over here, they'll feel better. Yeah, stress is already going way down. So maybe we'll just like really focus on being like, all right, come on seals, you guys are gonna live on this side. Because I think they should stay in that zone. Come on, Pebble Rose, you come over here too. I think they should stay over here pretty often if we just like satisfy their needs. So we'll work on having like a little seal island so that their stress is no longer so critically high. Yeah, look at that. And now Jade is feeling better. Wonderful. They're just very shy. We'll work on our shy seals later. But before we can actually add in the giant river otters as our little pirate otters, we do need to come into the habitat and we need to put in some heaters because these guys are not animals that enjoy the cold. All right, let's have this aligned to surface. So we're going to make sure that their water warms up and we're going to make sure that they are able to stay warm with a few heaters, which means that the guest will actually get the unexpected benefit of being nearby. And we'll put a little heater in here too. Thank you very much. The guest will have the unexpected benefit of being able to be nearby where we've got heaters placed for these guys. All right, we'll just kind of hide a few of them underwater here. Hey, and Irene the king penguin is now expecting offspring. How delightful. And I think we'll put in another one like right down here. And we'll hide those in just a little bit too. It'll be a little tricky because those heaters are going to have to be fighting off the snow like the whole time. But I think that we'll be able to manage. I think I might want to move this one over just a little bit more. Yeah, we might have to just really double up on our heaters to make sure that... Alright, how's the water? The water's still a little cool. Hopefully it's not going to get like too hot in certain spots. And then we'll have to make sure it's like not too toasty for everybody, I guess. All right, so there we go. That should be good for our little otters, our little pirate otters who will be over here. I might even want to put, oh, I love this bridge that we're doing. It looks chaotic now, but really adding the details, oh, and you can't see a thing with the snow. Adding the details of the rocks will be great. But let's try to get just like one giant river otter into over this part of our new facility. And we're gonna need a caretaker for sure. So we're gonna welcome in Pirate Sakura Stallion. And Sakura, I am so happy to see you again. Oh my goodness. I hope you enjoy being part of, hang on, I made a Pirate Bay. Oh, this is gonna be so exciting. All right, and then let's get a keeper in here just before I forget. And this is going to be Pirate. This is Pirate Wren! Welcome, welcome! We're gonna need to get you all trained up. You're also going to be part of Pirate Bay. We have a lot of other people from our amazing Patreon. Come on in and join us in our Patreon if you really want some fun behind the scenes stuff in our Discord and our secret behind the scenes series where I have a whole bunch of vlogs. It's secret, shh, don't give it away. But we're gonna go ahead and add in our keeper there. Oh, we'll probably need one more keeper because we do have some exhibit habitats we're gonna wanna watch. So let's pull up another one of our amazing patrons. And so this is now going to be Pirate Teresa. There we go. And you are going to be assigned to Pirate Bay as well. There we go. And hopefully I can train you in just a second, because we definitely want some very well-trained pirates around here. There we go. All right, and hopefully she'll stay. All right, and now that that's done, let's see if we can get our paws on one giant river otter. That's all I want. All right, giant otter. Ooh, look at this. Okay, we'll get Ricardo. He looks really good. And then Ricardo and Dolores. Oh, Dolores sounds like just such a delightful name for a otter. All right, and we'll put you there. And then let's see if we can find where Ricardo has gone. Let's see. Giant otter, please. All right, do I have any? Filter. There we go. And there's Ricardo. Yes. All right, get on in here. Yay! You guys. Oh, fun. And we're about to have Tith the king penguin is about to mate. Oh, Tith, how you doing? There we go. Some love going on for our penguins. Oh my gosh, I love that so much. I really need to come in and make their exhibit look a little nicer too. But we'll be working on some detail stuff in our zoo soon enough. Excuse me, in Ice Outpost soon enough. Yay! And Tith is now expecting offspring. That's so exciting. And here we go. All right, Pirate Sakura Stallion, who I think, Sakura Stallion, by now you have several forms of yourself running around Ice Outpost. That's one of the fun things. Every month you patrons get another wonderful member into our staff to help really shape the zoos and the worlds that we're in. Here we go, here we go. And there we are, friends. A giant river otter, free to frolic in Pirate Bay. All right, so now we're gonna have to make sure that this is going to be a healthy and happy home for our new river otters. It is much bigger than they actually need, so hopefully they'll be able to have a huge family and be really content. Oh my gosh, are you gonna go straight into the water? Oh, really? Really, you're going to... Oh, I love you! You immediately proved that one of my very first underwater viewing areas I've ever successfully built works. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, we'll come back and we will enjoy our little pirate otters next time. So if you guys could, do please leave a like, leave some fun name suggestions, leave some comments so that you possibly will end up being chosen by the random comment generator to be named after these guys. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.